Hello, amigos. Welcome once again to the new Spanish Academy. This is nothing other than Spanish freestyle lessons. Yo. We are gonna basically learn whatever comes to my mind right now as we start the video. That's why I call it freestyle. It's not that I'm gonna be rapping, but who knows? I might. This is the new Spanish Academy, La Nueva Academia de Español, and you will know where to find us. Just click the link in the description, become a member of the best Spanish school, the new Spanish Academy. All right. So right now, as I'm thinking what I'm gonna freestyle about in this lesson, I came up with a great phrase which is ahora mismo. Ahora mismo means right now. Okay, and this is a very good, phrase, thing to say, because you might know the word ahora, okay? Ahora, which means now. All right, we're gonna make it slower so we can play around. All right, we're playing around with the language. Okay, so ahora mismo, right now. Now let's organize the thing here. Okay, ahora mismo means right now, and you know that ahora means now. Mismo means the same. The same. That's weird. So now the same means right now. Just as weird as when I tell people right means, not the left but the right. In Spanish is derecha. So they will say like, oh, right now is like right hand now. Why not left now? Why not left now? Why right now? Okay, why the right side? Because it's right. You see, I'm just making the point that you think that Spanish might sound weird with this same now is the same as right now, but English is just as weird when you translate it to other languages, right? It is the same with, and there's tons of phrases like this. So, ahora means now. Mismo means the same. Hora means hour. And you know how to say what time it is? What time is it? Is que horas son, or que hora es. All right, we already went through this in our general course, and I encourage you to go click and go there right now before it's too late, So excuse me in Spanish is disculpe, and we can also say disculpa. All right, so disculpa is I'm telling it to you, and disculpe I'm telling it to usted. If you speak German, would be to Sie, like formally, respectfully, right? And disculpa is to do, right? Okay, if you speak Russian, disculpa is like вы, disculpa is ты, извини, right? Okay, enough showing off, right? Okay, so disculpa is a way to say when you're passing by people. All right, you can also say when, let's say, the bus is full of people, or if you don't ride buses, maybe the metro, or if you just around people in the fancy event, you say permiso, I'm trying to pass. Permiso as in permit. Give me the permit. Let me pass. Permiso. All right, so this is a good word that you can use when you are basically trying to pass among people, and they don't give you space, whether you are in the escalator to somewhere and people are just blocking the space. You say permiso, déjeme pasar. All right, let me pass. All right, now you don't know the person you're talking to, so this is déjeme. We're talking to usted, not tú, right? If you know the person, you say déjame because you know the person, so you are not speaking formally. But if you don't know them, you say déjeme pasar. Okay, so if you only know this phrase from this video, that's already great. you're gonna sound great, okay? And this was not even the plan. The plan was to know how to say right now, which is ahorita mismo, okay? This ita, all right? This thing right here is what makes thing sound smaller. Sometimes it's used for endearing, right? Like mami is mom, mama is mom, mami is mommy, like little mommy mama, right? Endearing, and you can say mamita, right? Mamita, all right? Chica, you know, you can say chiquita, all right? Carro, car, carrito, and so on, right? Ana is the name, Anita, right? Little Anna, okay? So when we say ahora, which is right now, we can say ahorita, right now. You can hear it a lot in Latin American countries, right? We use a lot the ita, ito, making things more endearing, more softer, more cuter, and so on, right? So right now, if you say sometimes ahorita, it means like right now, right now. So if I say ahora is now, if I say ahorita, it's right now, right now. If I say ahorita mismo, it's right now, right now. You understand? Because there is this famous stereotype about Latin America being late, and it is a bit true, right? You're invited to a party at 7, and don't you dare arrive at 7. You have to arrive at 9 or 10 because people will get offended if you come so early, all right? And people eat late and all of that. So sometimes when you want things to be on time, if you say them, you tell them ahora, and they go, okay, ahora, yes, of course, now. Well, 1 hour or 2 hours, right? They're like, no, ahorita, right? Like right now, right now. Ahorita mismo, like right now, right now, right now. Okay? Apúrate, apúrate. Okay? So now we're gonna go a little bit into something that's more, let's say, grammar based. And that's gonna help you a lot because we did touch this disculpe when you don't know the person. We're being formal, disculpa when you know the person. So here we have apúrate, hurry up, it means hurry up. Apúrate, like pura, pure, apúrate, hurry up. All right. And you say apúrese. Now what is the difference here? We have apúrate, apúrese. Same word, hurry up. The difference is apúrate, it's to you, and I know you, and I'm not necessarily speaking formally or respectfully. I'm just apúrate. You're my brother, you're my friend, whatever. Apúrate, hurry up, man. If I say apúrese, then I say hurry up. Person, sir, ma'am. Apúrese, I don't know you, so I use apúrese like the third person, like usted, all right? So usted is the equivalent, more or less of tú, but usted is the formal way, right? So tú is when I speak to you and I know you, and usted is when I speak to you but I don't know you, so it's formal. And apúrese is when I speak to usted, and apúrate is when I speak to you, to tú, right? So remember, it has the te, apúrate, cuídate, take care of yourself. Okay, so this class went from one thing to another. Okay, apúrate, cuídate, take care of yourself. Mírate, look at yourself. Escúchate, right? Hear yourself. Like, what are you saying? Listen to yourself. Oh my God. All right, levántate, get up, man. You can do it. Don't give up. Levántate. All right. Right. And apúrate. Siéntate. All right. Siéntate is sit down. And we're going to finish with siéntete. All right. Cool. Very cool. I'm very happy with this class. Okay. So siéntate is sit down. Siéntete is feel. Feel what? Siéntete bien. Feel good. Siéntete bien. Siéntete satisfecho. Feel satisfecho. satisfied. All right, so I'm telling you to do it. It's almost like imperative, right? Like an imperator, a king telling you what to do. That's why it's called imperative, okay? All right, so here we have apúrate, hurry up, and these are all te, all right? Pay attention, that's exactly why I'm making this page, right? So you know that all of these are example for when you are talking to directly a person that you know, to a tú, all right? We call it tú, all right? So here, apúrate, hurry up. Cuídate, take care of yourself, right? The te tells you to do it yourself, all right? So see here, dun, dun, dun. Mírate, look at yourself, come on, escúchate, listen to yourself, all right? You're talking gibberish. Levántate, get up, all right? Siéntate, sit down, siéntete, and then you want to add siéntete satisfecho. You want to add something. Feel, hey, feel. You gotta feel what? Feel good, feel bad, feel happy, satisfied, and so on. You have to add something, okay? Feel respected. Siéntate satisfecho. Feel satisfied. Siéntete satisfecho. Siéntate. Sit down. Siéntate. Sit down. Siéntete. Okay, so maybe you will at least remember one of them here, and at least if you remember this one, siéntate, then try to remember siéntete, and you get both two at once, right? So remember, when we go through the lessons, everything is about redundancy when you learn a language, so don't get frustrated if you don't remember right away one of these words, because later, if you go to the verb course, it's a crazy course. Basically, we take the word cuidar, which is to take care, and I go through all the tenses and tons of examples with each tense. You know, I go through like the 100. It's still in progress right now, you know, as I'm recording this video, but maybe if you're looking at this video in a couple years ahead, maybe there's going to be many already done, okay? So, a great course. I suggest you to go there right now. So, yeah. So basically, you hear this right now, maybe you forget it, but later you will hear it again and you will be like, kind of heard it sometime. Oh, right, the New Spanish Academy. So, siéntate satisfecho, siéntate, sit down, levántate, get up, escúchate, listen to yourself, mírate, look at yourself, cuídate, take care of yourself, apúrate. Now, I want to look at this. Mírate is like, look at you. Come on, how my mom maybe told me many times, mírate, look at yourself. How can you be dressed like that? Mírate, all right? Now, cuídate is maybe the most of these all words that we actually use, the one that we use the most, okay? Why? Because when we say goodbye, we say take care, hey, bye, take care of yourself. We say bye, cuídate. Cuídate, 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 cuídate. Chao, cuídate, adiós, cuídate. All right? All right. And you can also add cuídate mucho, take a lot care of yourself. All right? Good. Perfect. So let's look at this. The point was ahora mismo, is how we started. Ahora mismo. And then we went to ahorita mismo, which is very good for you to know. Okay? And ahorita, let's see here. Ahorita mismo estamos, like right now we are, estamos aprendiendo. And now I'm gonna tell you a word that you probably didn't learn if you have already gone to some Spanish school. I have a lot of students telling me, I studied Spanish 2 semesters in high school or in university, or, you know, I was half a year in Madrid or Mexico, whatever, and I forgot everything and I don't remember anything and I don't, you know, I think it's impossible. I'm not, you know, capable of learning languages. I'm not talented at tons of things, you know, or I didn't learn that word. How come I didn't learn that? But my students, they learn it in the very first lesson sometimes. Things that they learned after a year. And this is one word that I'm gonna tell you. Ahorita mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón, all right? A montón. What is a montón? Un montón. I love it. All right? So un montón is something I want you to memorize, because when they hear you say un montón, it's gonna maybe go over their heads, but they're gonna just maybe not really pay attention, but they might think, okay, that sounds good. She sounds like she's been speaking Spanish for a long time. He sounds like he knows what he's saying, right? Maybe they didn't specify like the word montón, which actually means a bunch, a lot, yeah, a bunch. Ahora mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón de palabras nuevas. All right? So, un montón, a bunch of new words, a bunch of words new, a bunch of words new. So that's how we do it in Spanish, right? Okay. Now, it's important to know that. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this. I see that we're down already about 16 minutes. So I don't want to make these videos long. So if I have more to say, I will maybe make another video. But the point is that I'm freestyling and I want to make a short video when you don't have time to check the longer videos from the general course or the language, the verb course that you're gonna freak out about. But remember that those are long courses, videos, and be patient. Be patient with my style of teaching. Sometimes I go fast, sometimes I go slow, because there might be some students that need that pace, okay? And I repeat a lot from different angles, all right? So sometimes you'll be like, oh man, again, repeating that same thing again from another angle. Why? If you feel that you already know it, it means that you've learned it, and you've learned it with me, and that's great, okay? So, and it also means that you are gonna learn it use it a million times in your life. So why not hear it one more time again, okay? So don't worry about it. See here. Ahora mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón de palabras nuevas. All right. So right now we are learning, aprendiendo. All right. Estamos is we are. Ahora mismo is the phrase we started with. Ahorita mismo makes it sound more colloquial. Ahorita mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón de palabras nuevas. All right. Okay. So let's create a little list. I want you to make a list. That is the homework for you from the back end of your notebook words. Okay. Now, cosas means, you probably know already because you've been watching my videos, things, all right? So, cosas nuevas. Ahorita mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón de cosas nuevas. Right now, we are learning, aprendiendo. Aprendiendo is a bit of a long word. Aprendiendo, 4 syllables, okay? Aprendiendo starts with an A, finishes with an O, finish with do. Prendiendo, all right? If you just say prendiendo or the verb prender, it means basically to switch on, all right, or to light on something, right? Prendiendo, all right. So aprendiendo is learning, or just prendiendo is like you are switching on the lights or something, right? You can also say encendiendo, okay, which can be also related to fire. Okay, so ahorita mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón de cosas nuevas. Cosas nuevas, new things, palabras nuevas, new words. Estamos aprendiendo un montón de... all right, this is cositas, all right, cositas nuevas. Maybe it's more girly to say like this, cositas nuevas, little thingy, right? But maybe you want to know that it's possible, right? Cosas nuevas. Cositas nuevas, un montón de cosas nuevas. All right, so very good. We have this sentence, and I want to finish by adding and making the sentence a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult, let's say. All right, because let's say if I told you to memorize the whole sentence, maybe you will only remember this. All right, But if I add more words to this sentence, maybe you will only remember this. So the more I add to the sentence, the more you will remember, even though you will not remember everything, okay? Like proportionally. Okay, so let's see. You will remember 30%. So 30% of 3 words is 1 word. 30% of 6 words is 2 words. But if I give you 9 words, then you're going to remember 3 words. You get what I'm saying? Ok, so ahorita mismo estamos aprendiendo un montón de cosas nuevas en la escuela online de español. All right, en la escuela online de español. All right. So right now we're learning a bunch of new things in the school online of Spanish. The school is called. So llamada, it is called. Okay. And then we say la nueva academia de español. All right. So llamada is call. All right. A call. Right. When you make a call, hago una llamada. All right. Hago una llamada. See? All right. All right. Hago una llamada. I make a call. And how do I say I am making a call? This is the last sentence of this freestyle lesson. And I want to see, I hope you like it. And I want to ask you for the answer. All right. So, hago una llamada is I make a call. How do I say I am making a call? So, you don't have to know it. If you don't know it, you will learn it. But if you know it because you already seen the other courses which are available in our membership, so go there now. You're gonna see, you can figure out the answer, okay? So, yo hago una llamada. Hago is I make. Remember, it's never hago, the H is never ha, it's hago una llamada. I make a call. And how do we say I? Yo, all right? So we can say yo hago una llamada, I make a call. And I'm making, hago is haciendo, all right? It is the I am making a call. All right. So we have now checked this word. We have now checked this word, check this word, check this word. Making, haciendo. Then we know that a call is una llamada. All right. So we done this. And how to say I am. All right. So we remember that king becomes endo in Spanish, right? Haciendo, make king becomes endo, and I am becomes yo soy. Haciendo una llamada, yes or no? All right, this is something you might think. No, of course not. That will make you sound like a, yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but anyways. Yo estoy, I am. So always when you have the endo, ando is estoy. All right? So haciendo is doing, cantando, singing, peleando, fighting, llamando, calling. Estoy haciendo una llamada. And we can finish with te estoy. To you I am llamando. Te estoy llamando. I'm calling you. All right? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Te estoy llamando. All right? Whoops. God. Te estoy llamando. Like this. Te estoy llamando. Te estoy llamando. All right? Te estoy llamando. Okay, so what do you think of this class? Was it amazing or yes? Okay, te estoy llamando. I'm calling you. Yo estoy haciendo una llamada. I am making a call. Not specifying it is to you, but now I say, te estoy llamando. And let's finish again. I said I'm gonna finish. This is the third time, as they say. Third time is the charm. Te estoy llamando. Contéstame. It's not contest. It's not a contest. It means answer. Answer me. Contéstame. Contéstame. Me. Answer me. Together in one word. Contéstame. Contéstame. Alright? Te estoy llamando. Contéstame. So I want you that every time you hear one of my lessons, my videos, whether it is the freestyle lesson that we just freestyle right now, or the other lessons that are prepared, take one sentence and just say it relentlessly, like a clown, like a joker, for whatever reason, to people, to yourselves. Repeat it. So at least, the more you add one phrase, all of a sudden you know 5 phrases, and then 10 phrases, and then 20 phrases. And if you do that with each of my videos, you will know hundreds of phrases, because we have tons of videos for you. All right, and it's all very cool, informative, насыщенный, like they say in Russian, very filling information. Okay, so this was another crazy video that we saw ahorita mismo of the Spanish freestyle lesson, and this is of course the new Spanish Academy in different formats, la nueva Academia de Español. See you in our next video.